In this episode, I'm going to be reviewing a video by Joe Rogan, the podcaster Joe Rogan, in which he's having a conversation with comedian Bobby Lee. They speak about how Israel literally pays and bribes celebrities to go to Israel and tweet propaganda about how beautiful and how great the country and how great all of the people are. But in this clip, Joe Rogan also says something very interesting. And he knows enough that he says some truth about what's happening in Israel and exposes them for their war crimes in a very subtle way. Now let's take a look at this clip.
But you having to go to Israel, was that on that or was that somewhere else?
It was that.
What was that like? Tell me what happened. Do you not want to talk about it?
I can do it. Because I'm not saying anything that's like wrong. It's just something that happened. So, I get a call from Steve Byrne.
Okay.
And Steve goes, "You want to go to Israel?"
How long ago was this?
14 years ago, maybe.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
12, 14, I don't know. And I go, "Why? I don't want to do a show there." And he goes, "No. You know, I got a call, and they're flying out a bunch of comedians and actors, and it's a free trip." And I go, "Why?" "I don't know. They just want to show us the country and their culture. And you get nice hotels, free meals, and you get a tour of like..."
Are you not performing?
No.
Nothing. Okay.
So I went there with Jamie Chung, Brian Greenberg, they're actors, and Steve Lopez went out, George Lopez.
Okay.
And we went out there, and then when we got there, they were like, "Welcome." We're like, "Thanks." And they were like, "But every day you have to tweet how great Israel is."
Every day.
Yeah, like put out a tweet.
They told you have to, and they didn't say anything about that before you left?
I don't remember them saying it before.
But they might have?
They could have.
Right, maybe they said it to Steve, and Steve conveniently left it out.
I don't know, but I do know that I feel like if they did say it, that I would have questioned it.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
if
I don't
you're
know.
Aware. So this is the early days of Twitter, right?
Yeah.
So when was Twitter's only like 12 years old?
It was 10 years ago then. I don't know.
How old's Twitter? Oh, there it is.
2006.
Israel Unfiltered. So 2006.
Yeah.
Look at that.
So 2006. When was that?
Look at your face.
Yeah. I have to tweet. Yeah. But here's what happened. As soon as I tweeted the first thing, I already knew, like, oh my God, I think I'm in trouble.
Why? What'd you say?
I just said, Israel's great. They're beautiful people. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And then, like, it was just like, and they flew us out here for free. And then you would just get 1,000, like, you know what I mean?
So there you have it, folks. This comedian Bobby Lee is explaining how Israel pays for actors, comedians, celebrities. They pay, hey, come for a free trip, right? Come to Israel for a free trip. As long as you tweet propaganda, even if you don't agree that Israel is a great country, you're being treated so well, oh my God, the people are so great. They pay people to come to their country so that the public sees them in a positive light. So that when we're told stories about how they are bombing innocent people in Palestine, wow, people, have this sort of cognitive dissonance because all of these celebrities are saying how great it is there and how the people are so nice. When they're being paid to do it, they get free trips, all expenses paid by the Israeli government. This is pure propaganda, folks. There's no question about it. But anyway, let's listen to the next part of the clip here, inshallah.
Did you keep going after they were attacking you?
Yeah, I think so, yeah.
You have to.
You have
Otherwise,
to.
you don't get your hotel.
Yeah. It was like a free
What are you
thing.
gonna do?
And I didn't know the significance of it until later, almost, like, you know what I mean? Or not the significance, but like what the impact of it, you know?
Right.
Because I obviously, obviously I have my opinions about it, you know what I mean? That I'm keeping to myself, but it's like, it's not fully aligned, you know what I mean, with what people think that I should be, you know? You have to be careful because I live in LA and,
Oh, I hear you.
Yeah.
Look, it's a complicated issue.
it's so complicated.
And it's terrifying.
Yeah.
When you look at the video of when they do an overhead of what Gaza used to look like and what it looks like now,
It's just,
I mean,
I don't know, it's just.
it's insane. It's insane.
So yesterday, it's going to take over a year to clean up just the rubble.
Oh, my God.
But it's like 25,000 now,
At least.
at least.
They don't know how many people are dead. They have no idea.
And just the
half the population is women and children.
And the trauma. And the, famine. It's just, I just can't even comprehend it, really.
Yeah, and the Israelis tell you that it's necessary, and that they have to get rid of Hamas, and this is the way to do it. But just,
I mean, I believe
Christ.
that. I believe that. I believe that maybe that should be, but I think the approach could be different.
Yeah.
Right or no?
I don't have any expertise in war.
Neither.
But I'm horrified that they can just shoot missiles into buildings. And they tell people to get out, but then they bomb the areas where they're going to.
That was a discussion between Joe Rogan and Bobby Lee. And you can see at the end, they say it's a complicated issue, but it's really not complicated, Joe Rogan. It's really not complicated, Bobby Lee. If what you said at the end there, Joe Rogan, is true, it's really not a complicated issue. You said, and you know this is what Israel is doing, that they tell people, they tell the civilians to get out of certain areas, and then they bomb the areas where they're going. So is it complicated to understand what's happening? Especially in light of the fact that they're engaged in media propaganda. They pay celebrities just to say good things about their government and their country. And you're speaking to one right on your show. So I want to congratulate you for at least noticing the hypocrisy and oppression that the Israeli government is doing. They are telling Palestinian civilians to leave certain areas, to leave their homes. They bomb them, completely destroy it and turn it into rubble. And then the places where they tell them to go, where they'll supposedly be safe, they turn around and bomb those places too and kill innocent civilians. So it's really not complicated, Joe Rogan. It's really simple. This is oppression, this is terrorism, and it's on the part of the Israeli government, and it needs to stop. But at least I thank you and congratulate you that you have enough sense to recognize what's going on. And this, completely ridiculous and, to be quite frank, desperate propaganda plan that Israel is doing by bringing in these celebrities and, tweet good things about the country and the people and the government. I mean, you guys are a complete joke. So I appreciated that expose from Bobby Lee. But once again, I thank you all for watching. Make sure you consider liking, subscribing, and commenting to let us know your thoughts on this video. And we look forward to seeing you all again next time on Political Alchemy, inshallah. But until then, assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.